This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick. And the Roadrunners will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it out. It's Nicholson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will get the first possession of the game. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Man, let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
Kick is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Did the work himself.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Plows through the defense. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Otis. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gonna let it fly. He's got it on the outside. Breaks into the open. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bettis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Safe completion on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll try it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Otis. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Here comes the heat. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Finds the tight end. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Eaton. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Tempo and overdrive.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his tight end.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Moses. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field.
There he goes. Quick step and go. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Otis. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They'll operate out of split backs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page these last 2 drives. Obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out, and really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football. And then it comes to that one critical 3rd down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. And the Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top 10-9. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Robbins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. He slings it deep to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Caught close to the marker. It's Cooper. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. The sure hands, it's Cooper. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. The give out of the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Cyclones have moved it inside the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cyclones! Quick strike through the air for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Looking to pass. It's Otis. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Cyclones want to move quickly. Shotgun snap on third down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield. It's Otis. Gets it out fast. Nice move. Creates some space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field, that time the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that, and I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Powers through the defender. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Finds a little space. Turning it on.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll pull it on the read. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Eakin. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
And the Cyclones will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Hand off from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Otis. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll throw on 3rd and short. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Using the quick game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. It's complete to the right. There he goes. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Sends it back in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got his man. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking downfield, it's Otis. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Rides the back and leaves it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, UTSA! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan State dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Connor Cook-led Sparty teams that won Big Ten titles in 2013 and 2015. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Takes a hit as he fires. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Back to throw, it's Otis. They'll go with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man out of the backfield. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Look out, he's got room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man in the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Roadrunners are threatening in the red zone. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Roadrunners are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. A 70-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Nicholson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Cyclones in the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nicholson. And they're able to get him on the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires it. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a second and long.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Never a doubt. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still...